here's to hoping it all works out perfectly. Ladies, I'm overly excited because you know what happened today? I started my cycle. It means one less medication. It also means we can get started right away. I don't have to wait till day 35 and then take progesterone and then wait for that work to work. We can jump right back in. And I know, I said in my last update that we were gonna maybe take a break and like, because timing was gonna be hard, but no. Nope. My body has different ideas, so we are probably gonna get started with another cycle right away. Hello and good morning, ladies. It is cycle day 2 up in here, and I just got done with a wonderful way to start your morning. Transvaginal ultrasound. You know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I forget what I'm saying and then I'm posting it on the internet. Anyway, got done with my baseline ultrasound and everything is looking good. No cysts, nothing looking out of the ordinary. My uterus was being a bee this morning, as it's want to be lately, and was like all folded over, and so they were having a struggle bus to figure out or to get pictures that they wanted, but all in all they got what they wanted. Sat down with my RE and she was pleasant as always. And just happy with the progress so far. Gonna do still the 5 days of Femara and then 2 days of the Gonal-F injections at 50 units, which is a higher dose than last time, to try to like get this down pat, man. Get this condensed down and then get an ultrasound the next day, which is good because we're on a tight schedule because I leave for a trip, not next week, but the week after. So like we need to get these follicles grown and ovulated and hopefully fertilized like a freaking sap, or else impromptu couples trip to San Diego. Oh well, wish me luck. Bye. Into my deck. Alright ladies, it's cycle day 5 and day 3 of taking Femara, and it is starting to hit me. I haven't checked in because my mom's been in town, which has been super fun. We've gone and done a bunch of things, and we're actually up in Omaha now for my cousin's graduation. But we've just been with family for all of yesterday, and now all of today was the graduation and the after party. I just had to step away. It's already really draining on me to be in like big crowds of people for a long amount of time, and we just didn't really like get a break from it last night, and I just was getting really agitated with being there and being around people, and like that's really not where I want to be, because a lot of this family is family I don't get to see very often. And so I'm back at the hotel. I'm just gonna take like a 30-minute break. I'm gonna watch a show and then go back. The party is honestly not even officially started yet. The after party isn't started yet. So I'm gonna take a minute, calm down, get a new camera battery because I've been filming the whole graduation, but otherwise just kind of reset and emotionally like recenter, because I know it's just the medication that's making me, you know, normally I'd be fairly like upset, kind of depressed on Femara anyway, and so I know it's just that kind of as a weirdly low baseline mixed with my like my introverted self, right, that would get stressed out from crowds and stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna take a break. Sorry if there's not too many updates. Like I said, my mom's in town for a week, so I'm super excited spending time with her and buying all the furniture. Well, eventually you will get to see it because it's right where I film in the mornings. But I will check in later. Bye, girls. I am coming at you cycle day 6, I believe, from a hotel room, because if I'm not coming to you from a hotel room, is that even me? Is that even me? I'm not sure. Anyway, my madre is in the shower back there, so I thought I'd film a quick update. I just wanted to follow up from yesterday's clip where I was like taking a hot minute away because I was getting a little emotionally overwhelmed. And I have to say that was just a really good call. And I think it speaks volumes to just knowing your boundaries when you're going through something like this and not being afraid to like change your standards of what you normally put up with or power through. Like go ahead and back it down a notch from what you normally do so that you can get through this and get through this consistently. Like, oops, sorry, a lot of us are going to have to go through multiple cycles, so you can't just like power through and I don't know, like just make it through by sheer willpower. Anyway, so my point is it was a total success taking a break, taking an hour away from the group, and then I was able to rejoin for all of the night's activities, which did go till like 10 p.m. See, so it was good that I took a break in the middle of the day. Anyway, I will let you know how injections go. Bye. Look at how gorgeous that turned out. In a few months, these are all grow and be absolutely beautiful. Good afternoon, ladies. It's cycle day 8, and today is the day that I'm going to start the Gonal-F injections. We're going with 50 units this time, which is up from my last round. I think my doctor is just trying to slowly increase my dose over each cycle now that we know that I don't like hyperstimulate a bunch. I am feeling okay. I'm just really glad that I didn't have to take Femara this morning. I can already feel my mood shifting. I think part of it is that we have been out and about for the last week. It was Memorial Day weekend, so long weekend. My mom's here, so I'm just working half days. Anyway, we have been shopping, we have been gardening, we have just been going everywhere, and I think the constant motion and all of the endorphins from working out is really helping this cycle. Also just being really busy, and in fact even for the 2-week wait I'm gonna be on a really super fun business trip. Aren't I always? I feel like I'm always in a hotel when I'm talking to you guys, but it will be super fun hopefully, and I'll try to get some footage where I can, but I think that's gonna help the 2-week wait on this one go by just a little bit faster. Anyway, I'll check back in later. Bye. Good morning, ladies. I'm coming at you cycle day 10. Just got my blood drawn. And my not my baseline ultrasound, an ultrasound after 2 days of Gonal-F at 50 units. Looking good. Got 4 follicles that are active and trying, 3 on my right, 1 on my left. And I think the biggest one was around 13. So I am just waiting for the estradiol levels to come back, and then this afternoon they'll call me and let me know what my dosages will be. The doctor thinks I'll probably have to come back in on Saturday just to do a final check before trigger, but that is fine. It is a terribly gloomy day, and I'm wearing like this super fun like floral dress, and it's really gloomy. But that's okay. I got my Soylent for breakfast this morning. So I'm feeling pumped and energized. And now I'm gonna go back, do a little work, maybe plan out a few videos, and then wait for the call. We'll see if I'm crafty enough to get it on camera. That'd be pretty pro of me, right? I'd be almost like a real vlogger if I got a phone call on camera. Okay, bye. Hello, ladies. It is Friday, early afternoon, and I have to jump in my car and go to the special pharmacy that stocks all their fertility meds that I get. because hopefully tomorrow, which is Saturday, I will get to trigger. I'm going in for my ultrasound in the morning just to double check. So following up from my Thursday ultrasound, I had 50 units Thursday night. I'll do 25 units tonight, and then hopefully get the okay to trigger either Saturday or Sunday, but this special drugstore is not open on the weekend, and I did not realize that. I thought they had Saturday hours. They don't. So I have to hop in the car and go get them. All right, see you later, bye. So I don't have my drugs yet, but the weirdest thing just happened to me. I stopped to get some gas, and it didn't ask for my card or anything, which I thought was weird. But anyway, I pumped my gas, and then it stopped at $20. Someone had prepaid the pump for $20. It wasn't me. And I was like, what do I do now? Because someone obviously had to walk in, prepay $20, and then like drove away without getting their gas. Anyway, I just went in there and like gave him 20 bucks and was like, if the person who paid for that like wants their gas, here, use this. But it was super weird. Like, I didn't know. That's never happened to me before. Oh well, I just thought it was interesting. So of course I told you guys about it. Anyway, now on to get drugs. All right, drugs. I love going and getting my prescriptions filled there, because always when they scan the package and they tell me the price, they're like, wow, that's cheap. And I'm like, yes, my insurance is baller. In fact, I paid, let me see, like 12 bucks. Yeah, let's see, $12.39 for an injection that retails for around $150, $160. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just very grateful for that. It's part of the reason why I'm sticking with my company through this transition and really trying to find a position that I want to continue working there, just because infertility drugs and treatment are covered under their insurance. And in fact, if I ever needed it, they'd cover IVF too, which is crazy. 3 rounds. They'll cover 3 rounds of IVF until you get your take-home baby. And so I am just very grateful and obviously very dedicated to sticking with them through this, because having fertility stuff count as just your normal medical deductible is amazing. Our deductible's $5 grand a year. They pay for 2. So really $3 grand. $3 grand a year is all it takes for me to be able to do as many fertility treatments as I want, including IVF. I am so grateful. So grateful. It is such a relief to not have that factor into our decisions. Infertility is so hard already. You have all of these emotions, and it is just such a blessing to have that portion of it taken away. I mean, it's still $3 grand and everything, but you funnel that through your HSA, and it's, I don't know, I think most people can accommodate that. Got my trigger. Hopefully tomorrow I get the news that I actually get to use it. That would be great. Otherwise, we're kind of close. I fly out on Wednesday, so I would really, really like to have that taken care of. I can't imagine it go any longer. I'm also almost out of Gonal-F, so here's to hoping it all works out perfectly. All right, see you later, ladies.